Anyhow, Unit 1779 and RD457.
Hey, welcome back, Original Gangsters. Officer Greg here with you in the backyard of the OG compound. It's been a while since we've done a OG Reads Mean Comments video, so I figured, you know what? It's time for another one. We did a OG Reads Mean Comments video about a year ago, and the show is still pretty new. Well, I've had a whole year now to collect a whole bunch of mean comments, and you wouldn't believe some of the angry people out there on the internet. Or would you? So it took me a while to realize that I'm putting myself out there on the internet as an active duty police officer, and therefore some of the comments that I get down below in some of my videos are just outrageous, anti-law enforcement, anti-cop. You wouldn't believe how angry some of these people are at police officers. I don't know if they've been stopped or arrested or just had a bad interaction with a cop, but they like to come over here on OG's Danger Show because they got a live one on the hook, and they figure I can give this guy comments in the comment section and he can't beat my ass in the alley. So they leave all of their anger for cops right down there in the comment section directed at OG. And in fact, they know virtually nothing about what I do or how I do it. Oh well, that is part of the dangers of putting yourself out there on the internet. So don't ever go on the internet, kids. All right, so evidently I yak too much in my videos. You'll see some of those comments coming up here pretty soon. So let's go ahead and get right down to the nitty gritty. Last fall I put out a video about a simple shotgun for troubled times. It was a very popular video, still remains popular today. It's getting a lot of views. Anytime a video goes out there on YouTube past my normal subscribership and gets the average Joe on YouTube watching it, well, you start getting a lot of crazy comments coming from out there in the Ethernet. So on the simple shotgun for troubled times, Doc Howard writes, 8 ad breaks. Nope, won't waste my time. But Doc took a little extra time to go down in the comment section and leave a mean comment. So I appreciate it, sir. Good use of your time. Eric writes, a 2-minute intro of annoying guitar shredding? Really? Thumbs down. So folks, I don't know if you know this, go back and listen to the video, but I don't believe that's guitar shredding. If that's guitar shredding, I've been going to the wrong concerts all these years. Sorry, Eric, that you didn't like the music. I don't know how I'm gonna pick magical music that every single person on the internet likes. Roho Dog says, sorry, you take too long to get to the point. Should have made separate video in the nice shotgun. So the video is all about not only my simple shotgun for home defense and how to set one up for effective home defense, but also the cruiser ready method of storing that shotgun. So it was a two topic video, and evidently Roho Dog believes I should have broke that up into a couple little videos. So Roho Dog, instead of a 27-minute video, 2 13.5-minute videos, would that please you more? Kazmige says, weirdly fondling the armament and quite the chatty catty. Big turnoff. Well, I'm not here to turn you on, even though it happens. Kazmige, calling a shotgun an armament is weird. So Mo Hardwood turns out not to be a fan. Mo says, shooting the bad guys, the target should be painted blue. They do more crime than anyone. Blue targets do? They are gangsters with badges and guns. They do the same things. Only difference is that a gangster is not backed by a department that covers everything up and keep them out of trouble, and gangsters don't cuff people before beating them. I love it when commenters write in and can't even spell or use grammar. Beating them. The targets are bad guys. Paint them blue. They look like a civilian to me. Obvious what these guys are used to. It's your video. I'm just pointing out the obviously. Pointing out the obviously. I know you will delete my comments because I speak truth.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Actually, Mo Hardwood, not only am I not going to delete your comments, I'm going to feature you here on the Mean Comments video. So welcome to OG's Danger Show. Oh, wait a second. Mo's not done. Mo writes, first off, I hate cops. Well, Mo, I couldn't tell that by your charming first message. They are chicken shit. When you cuff someone and beat them, you are not tough, you're a coward. I'm watching the video because cops are good at shooting innocent people, and I admire how cops shoot people in the back. Again, showing their true colors. I think cops should be shown no mercy, and when the courts fail to do their job, then we should do their job for them and assure justice is done. Give the love the officers show us and cram it down their throats. Let them pay for their sins with blood. And evidently I cut off the rest of his comment. It's probably something very poignant and well-educated. Mo, you admire your videos. I'm watching the video because cops are good at shooting people, and I admire how cops shoot people in the back. If you admire anyone shooting someone in the back, you are a strange ranger, my friend. And again, not too familiar with cops shooting people, innocent people in the back. So, Leon Doelchem writes, utter crap! You are part of the reason America is dying on its feet. Well, at least he spells all of that right. Alamander says, I like the information you provided and found it to be accurate throughout the video. Keep that in mind. However, I wouldn't trust you as far as a rifled slug could travel. So my information was accurate, but he doesn't trust me. You are a mindless order follower and a member of the most evil and notoriously corrupt street gang on the planet, FTP. I think the most evil and notoriously corrupt street gang on the planet is probably MS-13. I tried to get in. My application's still waiting, so I don't know if I'm gonna get in. But you never know. FTP. I think that means fund the police. You're an idiot. Well, Matthew Wynn, if you're going to write a comment about someone being an idiot, usually helps to spell that comment correctly. You can't write this stuff, folks. Cha Koala says, man, yap, yap, yap. Ever hear of talk while you're shooting? Boring. Screw your cruiser ready, damn idiot. Show patterns, Jesus. Yap, yap, yap. Let me guess, you have a patrol car. Shot patterns, doofus. So I guess Cha Koala was somehow told that this would be a shot patterns video, and he feels like he was bait and switched. He just wanted to see shot patterns, even though I pretty much mentioned I was going to talk about a shotgun and the cruiser ready status. But Cha Koala, you are correct. I have a patrol car. Talk while you're shooting, that's actually kind of tough to do if you want to shoot well, and you usually can't hear me over the sound of the gunfire, so I think I'll take a break in between and do a little talking. Here's a little side note for everybody who thinks I talk too much. I make informational videos. I like to try and share some of the information that I've gleaned over the years from off-site training, from departmental training. I've been to a lot of training schools all over the US, and I've gotten a lot of really cool tips and tricks that make everyone a better shooter. I don't believe those are just for police, so I'd like to get on video and kind of share some of those tips with you guys. So that involves some talking. If I just wanted to open my show with a whole bunch of shooting and blowing stuff up, well, I might as well call myself Demolition Ranch and start shooting bullets through curvy tubes and fire it and seeing how many juice boxes a 9mm bullet will go through. Cha Koala, I'm sorry you don't like my yak, yak, yak. The cool thing is YouTube provides you with a cool little feature for free where you can tap the side of the screen right there and jam through 10 seconds at a time. So go ahead and use that feature. Give it a try. Come on, you guys give it a try right now. I'll wait. There you go. I made a video last fall about the FK Burno 7.5mm PSD pistol, and I tried to make that video a little bit more of a review than some of the other channels who just got their 7.5mm pistol in the mail and then just went out and, you know, shot milk jugs with it, or how many pillows will it go through. I wanted to actually do the company some justice and talk about the pistol and what makes it work. Well, William Stacy didn't appreciate my efforts. OMG, this guy talks a lot, but gives very little information. LOL, just the facts. Your opinion is just that, an opinion. Well, William, I don't know if you know how gun reviews work, but it's pretty much opinions. If I was just to sit here and read down a list of the facts about the FK Burno pistol, you might as well just read through the manual. Why even have YouTube? Thanks, William. Sorry you didn't like the show. Also on the FK Burno, Edward Long says, get in an echo chamber and yak at yourself. You wussies love the sound of your soy tweets. Edward, I'm not even sure what that's supposed to mean, bro. I think you've been hitting the bong. Mark Turchinik says, holy crap, you should give speeches. What a waste of time, typical. Hey Mark, when you're reading speeches or giving speeches, punctuation is your friend, bro. Sean J says, LOL, I gotta go. What a goofball. You suck. Sorry. Semper Fi. He notifies us that he has to go. What a goofball. That's me. You suck. That's me. Sorry. So he apologizes. Oh, and then he closes out. Semper Fi. Well, Sean J, Semper Fi, brother. Tracy Griffin. If you are or were an LEO, why do you take so much enjoyment in defeating body armor? No question mark. Don't need more idiots watching how more vulnerable we are out there. Thanks, dumbass. So I'm assuming Tracy is probably an LEO, him or herself. Well, Tracy, I don't know if you've ever seen YouTube, but it's about 15 years worth of videos of people shooting soft body armor, hard body armor. I'm not giving away any trade secrets here. Gary Dean says, go home, son. Find a new job. Well, Gary, it's too late to find a new job. I've been doing this one for too many years and I'm just like a trained monkey. All I can do is bang my cymbals. Lisa McGurk says, don't support cop channels. Now, I don't know if Lisa was saying for us not to support cop channels, or that Lisa doesn't support cop channels, or in fact it was Lisa's 12-year-old kid who got a hold of her YouTube account and wrote this comment. But either way, it's too bad you don't support cop channels. Hey Lisa, here's a fun fact. Anytime you leave a comment down below my videos, it's called interaction by YouTube. I actually make more money on that. So you not only supported me by watching the video, you extra supported me by leaving a comment. Thanks, Lisa. So I was a little early to get my hands on a Smith & Wesson 9mm Shield Plus. And for that reason, the video did really well. And again, videos that do really well also reach a bunch of kooks out there in YouTube land. Larry Vin says, sorry, I couldn't get past the dumbass music and I shut it off. Well, Larry, you missed a bunch of good information. Sorry you didn't like the song that I picked. Again, I gotta find out a way to pick the perfect song that every single person on the internet likes. I bet you it's a Taylor Swift song. So I put this video out about my Marlin 1895 SBL. Stainless steel 4570 rifle. Really cool rifle. I've kind of wanted one of these for a long time. I put this video out just to kind of introduce the rifle. I was learning about the rifle at the same time. I thought you guys would want to tag along and test it out with me. Well, people really got their panties in a bunch over my thumbnail that said the assault rifle of the 1800s. You wouldn't believe how many people wrote in, and I don't have a comment to put up here, but you wouldn't believe how many people wrote in and said, I can't believe you're using the term assault rifle. Don't give the Democrats any more ammunition on things to ban. Don't give them any ideas of what to ban. The term assault rifle is a bullshit term. Jesus Christ. Hey clowns out there on YouTube Island. Assault rifle of the 1800s is a term that's been used for about as long as I've been alive by gun people, by people in the gun community to describe a repeating rifle. A lever action rifle was one of the first times that a fast reloading rifle that stored a lot of ammunition on board was ever used in war. And therefore it kind of became an assault rifle. We all know the term is bullshit, but it's out there. I'm going to use it. It's a free word. However, LFK McCure says, I thought I was going to like this channel, but the attempt to put memes and Gen C tier YouTube clips in your vids is kind of cringy, Officer Gregg. Hopefully enough of your friends make fun of you that you stop doing that and just make good vids without Zoomer memes shoved into it. And evidently he's kind of sick. Well, LFK McCure, the joke's on you. I don't have any friends, so that makes that a whole lot easier. Summer before last, I was deployed with my SRT team. My department has an SRT team that's not quite a SWAT team. We're a special response team that gets sent around to hot spots where riots and civil unrest is happening. While I was at one of these deployments, I put out a very short video letting everyone know that I was away and wouldn't be posting any videos. This was the first time I ever tried a video directly from my phone to YouTube. RB, however, did not find it so interesting. RB says, which terrorist vigilante group gives you orders? Sounds like you seek out dangerous places, or maybe even causing dangerous places. So who pays you to be in a terrorist vigilante group? The cool thing about being in a terrorist vigilante group is that we get all the hot chicks. A little while back, I made a video about the cardboard targets that I use in a lot of my videos. Some people have asked how I make those. So I thought I'd make a short little video, have a little fun, we all have a couple of laughs, do a little arts and crafts time, and maybe even learn something. Well, Rick Sturdivant was not impressed. Rick said, "So elementary stupid, I'll stick with my ideas, but I enjoyed it." So he enjoyed it, but it was so elementary stupid, I'll stick with my ideas. I can't tell Rick if you liked it or didn't like it, or I don't know. I'm friggin' completely confused. So if you've been with the show for a minute or two, you've seen me wear, and you've seen advertised below my videos, my little shirt that I made for the channel. On the back is my OG's Danger Show logo. On the front, every one of them says, "No one is coming, it's up to you." Now, obviously, anyone with two brain cells to rub together knows that we are talking about equipping and training yourself to take care of yourself, because the police are not going to be there in time to protect you and your family if something was to occur. I think we can all agree that that's pretty common knowledge out there. So I made the shirt that says, "No one is coming, it's up to you." Fideforux says, "Interesting shirt for a cop to wear. Couldn't imagine wearing a shirt that says, 'Do it yourself' to my job." Well, Fideforux, your job is serving burritos out the window of Taco Bell, so you can't do it yourself. You gotta have some help. Somebody's gotta fold the damn tortilla and put cheese in there. Brilliant automotive scientist Ron Brush says, "FYI, brake rotors are cast steel, not iron." Actually, Ron, I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but the brake rotors that I use are cast iron, not steel. You gotta love it when commenters come in to roast you about information that you got wrong and they got it wrong. That's always fun. So while I was on vacation, I launched a video from the road about destroying shotgun myths. It's been a crazy popular video, but again, crazy popular videos reach all of the YouTube audience, and they tend to bring in a lot of kooks. Well, a kook named Albino Black Sheep says, "You're a twat. I hate that I learned anything from this video, but I have to admit that I did. Why is there such a focus on killing? Teach marksmanship. Let the user decide right or wrong, what they need that for. You're glorifying the wrong things here." Albino Black Sheep, I believe I know where you're from based on your first sentence. I prefer the way I do things over here, and we don't worship royalty or have bad dentistry. I don't know. Focus on killing. Well, the focus of my show is protecting yourself from bad guys, not from paper targets. If I was to only focus on marksmanship, first of all, it'd be a boring video, and we'd be shooting paper targets, not talking about bad guys and preparing yourself to defend yourself. Albino Black Sheep doesn't seem to get that. Well, cheerio, sir. My second FK Burno video, where I talked about the 9mm barrel and capabilities, Jack E says, "An otherwise informative video," thank you, Jack, "interrupted by a comment about Taylor Swift that is totally uncalled for, and this guy should publicly apologize for his comment." Jack E, you are correct. I'm going to publicly apologize. I'm sorry that you're a little bitch Taylor Swift fan and you can't watch a video that talks about the almighty Taylor Swift. How do you even watch late night comedians or anybody who makes jokes about people? Good grief. I don't know how some of these people even get through life. This one's a favorite of mine. On my Keltec RDBC video, I mentioned in the video that the proper pronunciation of the Steyr bullpup rifle is called the AUG, not the AUG as everyone in the world calls it. Well, Convict says, lost all credibility when he said it's AUG, not AUG. It's not an acronym for anything, so you say it how it's spelt, idiot. Again, another guy calling me idiot who can't spell spelt. Oh, hey, Convict, fun fact, AUG, it's actually an acronym. It's German. It stands for Army Universal Gewehr, which means Universal Army Weapon. Oh my God, can you believe a YouTube commenter was wrong but called me out? I appreciate you guys stopping by the OG compound, hanging out here in the backyard with me for a little while, and reading through some mean comments. So, just goes to show there's a lot of kooks out there on the internet, so I appreciate all you good guys. I appreciate all the, for every kooky comment, I get about 8,000 awesome comments from my viewers. I appreciate that very much. I read every single one of them, and I try to respond to most of them. Mrs. OG gets a kick out of them too, so send some love her way. Thank you guys for stopping by. I'll have another video out pretty soon. Things are going a little slow right now because after work I'm remodeling a bathroom here at the compound, and that's taking a lot of my free time. So as soon as we get that project wrapped up, I'll have a lot more content coming out for you. Until next video, you guys stay safe out there. Stay armed where you are legally allowed to do so. OG out.